Welcome to Device Squad, the podcast for the mobile enterprise from Propelics. We are live we're not actually live. I'm recording live. But we are at TechJam in Boston, and I'm here with Glenn Gruber, Scott Abate, and my boss Adam Bookman, and Carl Schultz, who just went to the bathroom.
This opportunity to actually finally get the podcast with Adam Bookman that you've been unable to schedule up until this point.
That's right. Adam Bookman finally on the podcast.
Hi, Steve. Hey, podcast people.
It's a beautiful day downtown Boston. We're just outside City Hall. This is a lot larger than I thought it would be. A good hall of swag. And beer is available from the Harpoon people. There's food trucks. And we'll come back. We'll interview some people. Welcome to Device Squad, the podcast for the mobile enterprise from Propelics. Device Squad, fighting crimes against enterprise mobility worldwide. Bad UI, frustrating user experiences, poorly conceived mobile strategies, we defeat them all. This podcast series will cover all aspects of enterprise mobility, including strategy, development, design, testing, and more. My name is Steve Brykman. I'm a mobile strategist and UX architect with Propelics. First, a brief history of the company. Founded in 2011, Propelics is a mobile strategy consultancy helping enterprises worldwide devise true mobile strategies and develop world-class mobile applications across all industry verticals. Propelics clients include large companies like Amway, Bright Horizons, Bank of Montreal, Dubai Airports, Family Dollar, DLL, Cintas, Merck, and many more. Propelics' menu of services includes 8 different mobile kickstarts, covering everything from mobile strategy and road mapping to MCOE to UI UX design to mobile testing strategy, along with soup to nuts app design development and support. Additionally, Propelics offers 3 homegrown enterprise mobile products. Scott Abate, I have a feeling you would like to say something on the podcast.
Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for the opportunity.
You may remember him from episode 3, I believe. 2 or 3. I'm not sure. It was early on.
Episode 3, my bit on scaling Agile. So I'm glad to be here at this festival, I suppose you would call it. This is great, Steve. It's really impressive. A lot of impressive companies here representing their technologies, a lot of interesting technologies, some of which I've never even seen before, never heard of before. Some good games, a lot of fun, and some good bands on tap, too.
I'm seeing a lot of facial hair on the men. I don't know, Carl, you and I met physically here for the first time, as is the way now with virtual companies such as ours. You have anything that you would like to say on the podcast regarding TechJam?
It's quite an array of people, and the booths are interesting. I saw some ice cream over there. We should go check that out. That's all I got right now.
All right. The smell of the bay and the fish is wafting over. It's a delicious, fishy smell. Do you do this, Glenn? I go up to a booth, and then I gauge whether or not they'll be in business in 12 months. Do you do that?
No, but that's a great idea. I love that.
It's a good game.
Like, we should almost go to every booth, take a picture, and then make a judgment. And that would be an awesome podcast.
Yeah, so here's an example.
What are the factors, though? Is it like how many T-shirts they have, or what kind of tchotchkes they give away? Or
it's just based on my own prejudices.
Okay.
So this company is called SmartSwapp. They're basically just monetizing bartering by charging. They charge to barter. So you want to barter with somebody, you got to pay like a subscription fee to barter, which kind of negates the whole point of bartering.
Yeah, they don't understand what the word means. It's kind of like in The Princess Bride. I do not think that word means what you think it does.
Yeah. So
A clearinghouse for barterers.
Yeah, exactly. So SmartSwapp, I'm sorry to say, but you will be smart swapped for a smarter concept in 12 months. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. If you've ever heard of SmartSwapp.
at all. They may come and go. We lost our boss. What's Urban Beach? What is that? They'll be gone in 12 months. Bag. Glenn, did you get carded?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm
100 years old.
What are you talking about? I was 21, 27 years ago.
I thought the same thing about him.
Yeah.
Propelics logo airbrush tattoo stencil.
That's exactly what we need, Glenn. You're right. We need a Propelics airbrush tattoo. Do they do custom tattoos over there? I'm going to get a real Propelics tattoo. I'm going to get the Propelics logo. You know, Hashem frowns upon the tattoos. You know that, right? What do you got, ice cream?
They didn't want to talk to me, and they gave ice cream away, so I just got it and left.
She said the best one was the...
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm down with that. I need to eat anything that has nuts in it. That's what I need, because my children are all allergic to nuts.
So you want to get
So it's very important that I eat
while you're not
nuts.
home.
Yeah.
Now we're at one of my favorite companies, edX.
Distance learning, yeah. Between MIT and maybe Stanford or something.
Yeah, I love that stuff. That is cool.
It is cool.
edX. It's all online?
Distance learning, yeah.
And they're putting their actual courses on, like, you can, like, sit in for lectures and things like
Well, I
that.
don't think it's live. I think it's taped. But yeah.
Yeah,
Follow
so
the whole
awesome.
curriculum. It's a great idea.
Such a great idea.
Are they related to FedEx?
It's called Mode.
But that logo does kind of look like FedEx a little bit.
I thought
The
it was like an
Helvetica.
offshoot or something.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Mode. Massively open online courseware. Mode.
Yeah, it's MIT and who else? Stanford.
Stanford.
So great.
Wow.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Totally
It is.
game
It's
changing.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. You should go tell them how awesome they are.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. How's it going? Good, how are you? Good, you guys are awesome. Oh, thank you. You're edX? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just recording for a podcast I do for our company.
Yeah? What company are you?
Propelics, we do mobile strategy for large enterprises.
Okay.
And I just love what you guys are doing. Democratizing education.
Thank you, yeah.
So brilliant. So great.
Yeah, it seems to be a very popular thing right now, so.
How did it work? Now it's MIT and Stanford?
Harvard.
Harvard?
Yeah. I think, like, I'm kind of new. Like, so MIT and Harvard, they basically, like, they made, like, one course together, and then, like, they just kind of grew from that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what the first course was, by any chance?
I don't remember if it was an MIT or a Harvard course, but they were both like introduction to programming. Anant, the founder, is from
right.
MIT. He's an MIT professor, so I think it was his course.
I think he's, like, a computer science professor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then it just grew from there.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. It's so good. And it's all free?
It's all free.
Yeah. So great.
It's free, it's open source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really awesome. Totally. Just game changing.
That
Incredible.
was the intention.
Yeah.
We got to keep trying to figure out how to keep changing the game.
Yeah. So, can I actually earn a degree through edX?
So, I'm sorry, I've just been here for a month. Do you happen to know the answer? Can you earn a degree from edX?
Can you earn a degree from
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
We have a micromasters program, so we're converting our courses into tangible college credit. We're working towards that initiative. But right now we have different programs like a micromasters where a certain subset of classes can be applied towards a credit giving program.
So can you actually like matriculate from like the online?
So if you
And then
pass the
enroll?
courses, they're applied, but you have to go through the regular application process with the university.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so
awesome.
you can take a course completely for free and then basically save so much money a year and apply that to the student.
Yeah, so great, so awesome. Thank you. So here we're at Amazon Robotics. They build the robots that schlep the products that you buy every day. They were acquired by Amazon recently, Prior to that, they were building robots for a number of companies. And then Amazon took them and said, we need your robots.
So should I tell them that like my nephew works in one of the warehouses? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
And he schleps products?
He's like a manager, so he probably does.
He manages the robots.
But I think soon he'll be managing robots.
In the robotics department?
That's why I don't work for Amazon Robotics. Because if I did, I would name all their robots the Schlepper 2000. That would be my name. The thing that looks like a big vacuum cleaner, that's one of their machines. That's the Schlepper 2000 right there. That's it.
It's like a Roomba.
It's like a giant Roomba, yeah. I'm not sure what this display is meant to represent. It's like they put the balls in the thing and then they move them around.
You control the balls with a phone.
Oh, yeah, they're Wi-Fi balls. Very nice. What is it, Bluetooth?
Sounds like a sex toy, to be honest.
Oh, man. Benoit. Bluetooth Benoit. That's a little racy for the podcast.
You're not still recording, are you?
That's a good market, though. I don't think anybody's broken into the Bluetooth Benoit market.
Oh, no. You're incorrect. Maybe not the Benoit specifically, but there are the remote vibrators.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I'm familiar with those. I'm at the Amazon booth. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. How come you guys aren't together with the Amazon Robotics booth?
We're two different groups.
You know, those robots are going to take all your jobs.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
They're standing right behind you.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to take all their jobs.
They heard you talking about that.
Yeah, they're over here. It's amazing how fast that is.
How's it going? Yeah, this
Look at this. We got Amazon Robotics and Amazon Humans together shaking hands. I'm recording for our company's podcast.
They're human too.
Yes, they're all human. They appear human. We don't know. It's hard. You know, that's how they get you. That's how good they are. That's how great, amazing their technology is. You won't even know that they're robots, but they're moving your stuff around. You think that they're humans. Congratulations. Well done. Well played, robots. I'm certainly not making any friends at the Amazon booth. So I'm at the care.com booth, and they provide all kinds of care services, everything from child care to health care, senior care, and pet care. I see you really run the gamut. So I was saying we just did an app for Bright Horizons, which is a backup care app. So that's probably your competition, I suppose.
We do backup care.
But I don't work for Bright Horizons. I work for.
You did the app for it?
Yeah. So it's a good area to be in.
What company do you work for?
We're called Propelics. We're a mobile strategy consultancy. We do mostly like large enterprise internal stuff.
Okay.
How's it going?
Great.
Yeah.
Great. We have about 10 million members online, so it's going great. Yeah. The backup care program has really taken off. So.
Yeah, that's huge. And what's your name?
Erin.
Erin?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Would you like to sign up for a raffle?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I was just taunted by the Veracode company, and they teased me with free hot dogs and this thing. And there's another robotics company over there.
Veracode. We use them for security checks.
Are we happy with them? Yes. We are. Adam says we are happy. It's Veracode, the most powerful application security platform on the planet. Apparently we use them. Did you know that, Carl? Were you aware that we use Veracode?
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. So now I'm at the Symbotic booth. More robotics, advanced robotics. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just recording for a podcast for my company, Propelics. What do you guys do?
We make robots.
You make robots?
We make robots. This is our actual robot. It's part of our solution. The other part is a palletizing, depalletizing solution. Basically, we take case goods move them in and out of structures for our customers.
So, one more time, sorry.
We move case goods in and out of structures. Yeah.
So, how does what you do differ? Because I was over at the Amazon Robotics.
Ours is a case fix solution, so it's like large scale. Theirs is a single, it's a each bit.
Yeah, wow. Have you ever thought about pitting your robots against their robots and seeing which robots come out?
No need, we're way cooler.
What?
No need, we're way cooler.
Oh, good.
And
okay.
I've worked for both, so I can actually say that.
Yeah. That's great. And you're Vicky?
I am.
Thank you. I'm
Nice
Steve.
to meet
Good to meet you. Glenn is willing to wait an hour and a half for a hat. Let's get that on the record right now. Glenn Gruber will wait an hour and a half for a corporate stamped hat. Whose hat is it?
It's for a hat. My daughter.
But it's a special hat?
It's going to say meep on it.
Meep?
Yeah, don't ask.
And for some reason, the Shark and Ninja people are here. I wouldn't call that a tech product necessarily. Maybe a Roomba, but the Shark is pretty much a regular vacuum.
So it's okay.
You're going to win it.
I am.
That's good. That's a good thing to bring home. A vacuum cleaner. That's what your wife wants to see. A lot of low-tech games here. A lot of cornhole happening. A lot of Jenga going on. Robotics company using Jenga to give away swag and cornhole, and somebody here with a giant operation table.
And finally, after being given chargers by a bunch of the vendors here, it's weird to stumble on a company that thinks it can make money renting device chargers. Check it out.
Do you mind if I record a little bit for my podcast, or my company podcast? We're Propelics. We're a mobile strategy consultancy. So it's kind of relevant. All right, so you guys create a charging device, and so the bartender, the establishment would have a bunch of these.
Correct. Yep.
And then you would take one.
Yeah. So either the bartender or depending upon where the charging station is located, somebody can come up and engage with it themselves. But if you ask a bartender in some of the locations you have around Boston, they'll hand you one of these devices. And then, like it says, you flip it over for instructions. And every charger on the back of it will say, visit this website to start charging. So the website is oomf.it. We did that deliberately because we didn't want to have people downloading apps on different platforms. So it's very easy for people to get to this website. And then once they create an account with either Facebook or an email, then they put a valid credit card on file, and then they put in this activation code. Each charger has its own activation code, and that associates this charger with your account at the venue you're in. And so once you activate the power, you can take it wherever you want in the venue. You're not tethered down, which is really the great part of it. It relieves a lot of stress from bartenders or anybody for that matter. They don't have to deal with plugging in phones, and it gives the customer the ability to travel around the venue and not be tethered or anything. So people really love it. We're really well positioned against all the alternatives because we're not a tethered charging service. And then if you leave the venue, you'll get a text or an email that will say you need to return the charger within 24 hours. Otherwise, we're going to bill $5 a day up until $75.
That's really interesting. I never imagined.
Sure. And, most places, you might not pay the dollar because we work with global advertisers.
Yeah.
If you go to a bar, you might see a Heineken ad or a Sam Adams or an Anheuser-Busch ad instead of paying the dollar.
When you see the ad when you go to the website, or
as soon as you get through the process, and you put in your code, it'll know that venue is sponsored by Anheuser-Busch. So Anheuser-Busch will be paying for your charge.
What about branding this device itself?
We do top plate branding as well.
Yeah.
Northeastern University has these chargers, so they have a Northeastern branded top plate, and we can do it different for everybody.
Thanks a lot. What's your name?
I'm
James?
Steve. Yes.
Thanks. I'm Steve. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
So there you have it, folks. That is the word from Boston's TechJam 2016. Some crazy ideas, some ingenious ideas, and stay tuned for the next episode of Device Squad, the podcast for the mobile enterprise from Propelics. Bye-bye, folks.